Welcome back to our Sunburst end-to-end. We are now in the process of drawing the second ring of our Sunburst chart. This will complete our bespoke data visualization, at least from a functional point of view. Once we have the second layer, we can add additional layers through manipulating our data source. This is huge because after this video, we will be there. The only item we need to do is to add further cosmetic changes, maybe tooltips just to clean up. But let's get into our visualization. Let's open up Tableau desktop and let's get started. So where we left off, we've drawn our segments, we've collected them together, we've aligned them, and now we have our first layer. What I want us to do now is to leverage data from our data source in the level, and I want us to use that in order to build our expanding sunburst. So as you may recall, level for the continents, it's 1, for the countries is 2. We are going to wrap it around with a table calculation to make it accessible. So right click on level, create a new calculated field called TC level, table calculated level. Let's put Windows Max and Max here, and let's wrap it off. Perfect, the calculation is valid. Let's click OK. What I want us to do now is to modify our X and Y calculations. So let's edit. Instead of having multiply by 1 and multiply by 2, this is essentially what it was. We are now going to multiply by the level, and the level plus 1. So therefore, if we have level 2, 3, 4, this would extend. Let's click apply. Don't worry about the data visualization disappearing, it's perfectly normal. Let's apply the same logic to our Y object. Let's multiply by TC level. Instead of multiplying by 2, it will be TC level plus 1. So the inner ring just by level, the outer ring by level plus 1. Now the reason why our visualization has disappeared is because we need to modify the calculated fields. So right click on X, let's go to edit table calculations. In nested calculations, I want us to find level, specific dimension, and path. For Y, I want us to do the same. Right click on Y, go to edit table calculations. Under nested calculations, select TC underscore level, selected specific dimensions, and select path. You can see a visualization has come back, and this is where the key happens. In level 1, the filter, I want us to remove this and see what we get. So you can see it sort of worked, but we have a few gaps. So what I want us to do is to rearrange our labels. I want Europe to be on top, followed by APAC, Asia Pacific, followed by the US. Here we go. So we've ordered the continents. Now I want us to order the countries. So Mexico and the United States are at the bottom. Singapore, Japan, and Hong Kong are just above them. And then we have France, Germany, Spain, and United Kingdom next. And once we've ordered these, here we have it. Our sunburst is complete. However, I want us to finish the sunburst from a functional point of view. And right now the tooltips is not helping. So what I want us to do is put a wrapper around value label. Remember, we have the value, which is the percentage. Then we have the label. So that's what I want to capture. Create calculated field. Let's call it TC value label. Windows Max. We're going to put another max here and close off the brackets. Click apply, click OK. Let's drag this into our tooltips. See if the value appears. It does not, because again we need to modify to compute using path bin, Now we have the values. However, we still need to modify the tooltip. We don't really care about the X and the Y value nor the path, so let's get rid of that. And let's rename this to value and the following to country or region, country. Let's see what that looks like now. Perfect. Region, country, Europe. Region, country, France, Germany. So now, as you can see, we have this as a fully functional data visualization. So it's not about we will add, we have added our second ring to our Sunburst, and we have completed this bespoke data visualization from a functional point of view. We went all the way from looking at the design, breaking it down, building the individual segments, building the first layer. Now we have built the second layer, and now we just need to add the finishing touches, which is the cosmetics, and we will cover that in the next video. So look forward to seeing you then.